Then we went from those communities to the Nova field. And we kind of expected to see what we saw, unfortunately. We knew this kind of evil was in the world because of our family background and the stories of the Holocaust, and my grandmother being in Auschwitz and my grandfather being in Dachau, and my unfortunate experience with someone who had the same ideology as Hamas, who committed a terrorist attack at one of our shows in Manchester. But when we arrived on the fourth day, we went to the Nova Healing Camp, and we saw kids 20 to 24 years old. Many who had lost friends, who had witnessed the things you're going to see, who gave interviews, and they were laughing and crying and singing music and doing therapy together, writing songs. And I sat with one young lady who had lost all of her friends. She was the only survivor out of her group of friends. And she said something to me, she goes, you know, you're here, you understand, but if I was out there in the world and I didn't know, maybe I would hate me too. And it was the first time on the trip where I became incredibly angry. Because what happened to those kids at a music festival, the same music festival where our families would have gone to Coachella, or Stagecoach, or Governor's Ball, it was truly a music festival, and these kids were murdered as they were running away, as they were hiding in porta potties, as they were trying to escape in cars. And the world just abandoned them. The world was quiet, the world was silent. The industry I'd given my life for 23 years wasn't saying anything. And I was confused because when we had a terrorist attack in Manchester, 22 people were killed and many more maimed and injured. And within 2 weeks, the entire world rallied behind us. And we threw One Love Manchester just 2 weeks later, which was the biggest concert in the world, broadcast on every major network, every social media site. And every artist from the entire community showed up. 6-hour concert with the biggest names in music. And here I was standing in front of these kids where 380, and now the total is over 400 were killed. 40 were taken hostage. It's the biggest music massacre in history, and no one was saying anything. So we went on a quest to start helping, and we brought the Nova Music exhibit to New York City.